Okay, Miss Riley, it's Christmas Eve. Time for all good little girls to get into bed. Yes, you do have to go to bed. And why are you whispering? Oh, I see. You don't want Father Christmas to think you're being naughty. A story? Yeah, I think we have time for a story. What would you like me to read? Road to Bethlehem? That's a good story. Come sit on my lap so you can see the pages. Here we have the Road to Bethlehem, Chapter 1. Sometimes the road we end up on is not the road we expected. Of all the places in the world, no one expected to be on the road to Bethlehem. Nothing good came from there. Why would anyone go? But many would. Something had changed. Something was calling them, drawing them, inviting them. Because suddenly, the road that led to Bethlehem was the road that led to God.
Prepare the way of the Lord, prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Prepare the way of the Lord, prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight a highway for the coming King. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight a highway for our coming King. Every valley shall be lifted up, every mountain and hill made low, and the crooked paths shall be made straight, and the highways straight. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight a highway for the coming King. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all people shall see it together. The mouth of the Lord has spoken it. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight a highway for our God. The coming King.
I travel all that way. Who in the dark of the night or loneliness of grief hasn't hoped for a light that is lasting? Who in moments of transcendent joy or fleeting beauty hasn't longed for the creator or the source of it? Who, when the world is so broken and unfair, hasn't desired a judge who brings mercy and justice in balance? All hope, all long, all desire this Messiah. It was this hope that kept each one walking toward him all the way to Bethlehem.
Oh, come, divine Messiah, the world in silence waits that day when hope shall sing its triumph and sorrows flee away.
Oh, come, desire of nations, whom priest and prophet long foretold, and break the chains that bind us, redeem your long lost hold.
Come, Messiah, dispel our night with the dawn of grace. Come, Messiah, we long to see your face. Come, Messiah, come. Oh, come, dear child of promise, for lowly shall your cradle be. Though clothed in human likeness, we shall your God receive. Come, Messiah, dispel the night with the dawn of grace. Come, Messiah, we long to see your face. Come, Messiah. divine Messiah.
Oh, come, divine Messiah.
Come, Messiah.
Mary and Joseph began on their road to Bethlehem quietly, with gentle angels, dreams, and songs. The vision was beautiful, but the road was long. How easy it could have been for God to deliver this small family on angel wings or clouds, and yet here they were on a dusty road, step after step, faithfully plodding. Perhaps as she went, Mary sang the song she had composed for this child. God has lifted up the humble. He has filled the faithful with good things. Maybe she sang this even as the donkey carried her through the dust. Perhaps as he went, Joseph listened to this song from his wife and leaned just a little bit closer to her, to the donkey, to the unborn child. Maybe he wondered at her words as his stomach rumbled. Could such hope be true? Be here. He set his heart on finding out when they reached Bethlehem.
Our sins and enter in,
Now the shepherds, they did not start on a road at all. They stood on sheep paths in the soft grass at night. They listened to the familiar small sleeping noises of their flock. They gazed up with tired eyes at familiar stars, and then suddenly, something new happened. Something appeared in the sky. Then they were wide awake. An angel, a promise. Today in Bethlehem, a child has been born to you. He's the Messiah, the Lord. The angel choruses appeared singing glory. And then the sky was dark and familiar again. But nothing was the same. They gathered together to discuss what they had seen. But the discussion did not last long. If it were true God had come to them, what could they do but now go to him? They left their sheep. They found the path. They started their walk to Bethlehem.
There were shepherds in the field one night near Bethlehem, when suddenly the sky shone bright near Bethlehem of Judea.
An angel of the Lord appeared near Bethlehem, and said to them, you need not fear, near Bethlehem of Judea.
For unto you is born this night in Bethlehem, a Savior, he is Christ the Lord, in Bethlehem of Judea. Then suddenly the sky was bright, as angels rode with heavenly light. Gloria, say Gloria, for Christ is born this holy night. Songs of rejoicing of great mirth, songs of our birth and holy birth.
Shepherds in the field one night near Bethlehem of Judea.
And this shall be a sign to you in Bethlehem, you will find the child in a manger born in Bethlehem of Judea. The shepherds journeyed to the town of Bethlehem,
There they found the newborn king in Bethlehem of Judea.
So let us all rejoice and sing, for Christ is born in Bethlehem. Rejoice and sing, for Christ is born in Bethlehem of Judea. There were shepherds in the field one night near Bethlehem of Judea.
The best news the shepherds ever heard came in lights, proclamations, and songs from angels in the night sky. This is what started them down the road. But it was not just the journey that changed them, it was the person at the end of it. As they walked toward the promised king, they may have discussed what it would take to get a chance to see him. Would they be permitted? They knew they weren't a well-respected group. Would they be turned away? What a surprise to find out what they found. A scene they could easily enter and knew much about. There was no guard at the door, just a few sheep, which made them laugh. Oh, this is not a normal king. This is a king for us. In the quiet, in the stillness, there among the hay, they held and beheld him, Jesus, This endless God made himself small enough to hold. How could it be? And yet it was, here in Bethlehem. The Magi came later, with no sweet songs on their lips or promises to follow. King Herod sent them to find this promised Messiah. Herod said he wanted to worship him, but even as he spoke, the Magi sensed the lie in his words. How could a person start on a road marked with suspicion, deception, and destruction, and anywhere else? Herod sent them on a dark path, but it was a star in the sky that lit their way. It was a star in the sky that replaced their suspicion with joy. It was a star in the sky that illuminated Jesus' face. God's great love. They gave their gifts freely. They knelt at his small feet. They heard the voice of God in his small words. They felt the love of God in his small presence. Having seen and heard, they left Bethlehem. But Bethlehem never left their hearts. Every path leads to God when it is God you are following.
Where is he, oh, where is he?
His star blazes in the night.
As we trace the changing skies, he is hiding from our sight. Can you tell me where he lies?
We would worship him tonight.
We will journey till we find, and our search is turned to sight.
Your guiding light shows us the way. We see your morning light ascend.
To you, dear Christ, all searchers come. In you our journey finds its end. Our journey finds its end. The stars beam their golden rays
Over sleepy Bethlehem,
where with joy we find the child, and with gifts we worship him. Why we thought we came to you in a little starlit place. It was you who came to us. Christ, the glory of God's face. Star of wonder, star of light, guide us to thy perfect light.
We may not know what road we're on today, or we may not be sure where it leads. It could be we're on a road we did not choose, or at least would not do so again. Nothing about where we are today is an accident. We are here today. And whether through words, songs, light, or some quiet hope, Bethlehem calls to us. A child was born there, Jesus, Emmanuel. And even as we make our way to him, Jesus has come to us.